My name's Harriet Hunter, and I am the author of Miracles of Recovery. And today I want to bring to you the read entitled Staying the Course in Sobriety. I remember those first few months in recovery. I wrote a pink cloud of sobriety where the days were steeped in gratitude, and that feeling that I had arrived was ever present. My family wondered when my meetings would end. Just how long do you have to go to these meetings? They'd ask. Although I no longer wreaked havoc, took control, and made selfish demands of their waking hours, they never noticed that food was on time, clothes were washed, and the house was clean. Where was I? Yes, I was changing, and yet the family stayed confused, waiting for repeat performances of my drunkenness. First instincts would say, oh, just go get the bottle, call it a day. Maybe they're right. The way to sobriety was a slippery slope, and the difficult changes necessary to maintain my sobriety only seemed to alienate me all the more from my family. The fellowship and a sponsor encouraged me to stay the course and remember that I was the only one that needed to understand my disease, no one else. We kept the program and many conversations of recovery to ourselves and walk our new walk with resolve while allowing family members to own whatever they felt. We remember ourselves each morning in prayer how powerless we are over everyone except us. Today, the most important thing we can do is to detach from fearful expectations and behaviors of others, and then practice being the very best person we can be through living amends. We change our behaviors, and something bigger than us is in charge of changing of the effects of on others. On good days, we are convinced our lives will unfold just the way they're supposed to, without our interference. As we practice living sober, we see these good days come more often. Continued forgiveness of ourselves makes it easier for higher power to guide us, to guide our lives in a way we could have never imagined possible. We go to meetings, even when others think we're cured. We know what we really have is only a 24-hour stay of execution based upon the maintenance of a spiritual condition. Today, anything could happen, and so we stay the course. Today's meditation is, Dear God, thank you for encouraging me to attend to my behaviors and my disease instead of insisting my family and everyone change to suit me. And the quote today from recovery.org says, I'm hopeful knowing that I broke the cycle for my children. They will never suffer having an absent nor an addict parent. I love this read because it reminds me of the necessity of my keeping the focus on me and loving my family with that type of detachment. Yes, I still love them and still interact with them, but I don't engage in useless conversations. That's only going to bring an argument. And my recovery and that topic is what would bring an argument because they don't understand me. I'm starting to change. They don't know what it's about. I'm starting to be reliable and dependable, and they sure as hell don't know what that's about. So, and they don't trust it. You know, they're afraid of what they don't know. They're afraid I'm going to make demands on them, like I always have, to follow suit, which I would never do. They're just having a tough time adjusting. And I can't help them with that. I can't convince them, only through my actions and keeping the focus on me. That's the only prayer I have to stay the course. Because once I let go of my sobriety to accommodate them, I'm sliding backwards. I'm still caretaking behavior. I'm still trying to fix everybody. I'm still trying to please them instead of pleasing myself. So, yep, we keep our program and many conversations of recovery to ourselves and walk our new walk with resolve. I'd say the most important thing I can do is remember, I am a work in progress. This walk that we walk is progress, not perfection. And sometimes changes come quickly, sometimes changes come slowly, but they will always materialize when we work for them. That's the ninth step, one of the ninth step promises. And I guess that's all I have on that, guys. This read pretty much sums it up. I am responsible for me and my sobriety. And the rest of my family have to be responsible for their actions, their feelings, which has nothing to do with mine, even though I love them dearly still. Thanks for letting me share.